Why is my PixInsight image black when I save it? So you finally did it. You downloaded the PixInsight trial, or maybe you spent the money because everyone says it's one of the best tools for astrophotography. You stacked your data, processed your image, and everything looks great. Then you save it, open it outside of PixInsight, and your beautiful image has turned into a black rectangle. Let me show you how to fix it in less than a minute. Then, if you stick around, I'll explain what's actually happening. If you can already see your image using auto stretch, Ctrl+A, you're halfway there. First, open two processes, ScreenTransferFunction and HistogramTransformation. On the left side of PixInsight, open Process Explorer and search for both processes. Later, you can save these process icons to your workspace so you won't have to search for them again. Don't worry about what those names mean for now, just get them both open. I like to arrange them one above the other so they're easy to work with. Now select your image. In both ScreenTransferFunction and HistogramTransformation, enable the image preview checkboxes. Next, drag the small triangle from the bottom left corner of ScreenTransferFunction onto the HistogramTransformation window. Now click the square button in HistogramTransformation to apply the stretch. Finally, disable the preview checkboxes in both processes. That's it. Your image is now permanently stretched, and you can save it as a JPEG, PNG, TIFF, or whatever format you prefer. So real quick, let's see that one more time. With ScreenTransferFunction and HistogramTransformation open, select your image. Enable the image preview checkboxes in both windows. In ScreenTransferFunction, drag the small triangle at the bottom of the window onto HistogramTransformation. Then click the square button in HistogramTransformation to apply the stretch. Finally, turn off the preview checkboxes in both windows. This will become muscle memory before long, so don't worry if it feels a little awkward the first few times. So what's actually happening? The reason your image looks black isn't because anything is wrong. It's because your image is still in what's called a linear state. A linear image contains all of the data captured by your camera, but the brightness values are still proportional to the original light collected during your exposure. That's great for processing, but not great for viewing. Think about a normal photo from your phone. Your phone automatically processes and stretches the image before you ever see it. The histogram is spread across a wide range of brightness values, so the image looks normal right away. A freshly integrated astrophotography image is different. Almost all of the data is packed into a tiny section near the left side of the histogram. The nebula, galaxy, or star cluster is there, but it's compressed into a very narrow brightness range. What we did with histogram transformation was spread that data across a wider brightness range so our eyes can actually see it. This is what astrophotographers mean when they talk about stretching an image. Now, stretching can become an entire topic by itself. There are different stretching methods, different goals, and plenty of opportunities to overdo it or not stretch enough. Too much stretching can introduce noise and artifacts. Too little stretching can hide details you've spent hours collecting. For beginners, auto stretch is a fantastic starting point. It gets you close quickly and helps you understand what's happening before diving into more advanced techniques. I hope this helped. If you came here looking for a quick fix, now you know why your image was black and how to fix it. If you're just getting started with PixInsight, don't get discouraged. The learning curve is steep, but it's an incredibly powerful tool once things start to click. I've been using PixInsight for a few years now, and I'm still learning new tricks. There are excellent educators like Peter Zelinka and many others who offer amazing courses and deeper dives into post-processing. But sometimes you don't need a complete course. Sometimes you just need the answer to one frustrating problem. Thanks for watching.